Uh-huh. It's that bad. It's that fucking bad. How we doing tonight? We need to get rid of the gun. I don't think we'll need the gun tonight. Headache, yes. Gather round, take a knee if you have to. Hark into my tale of woe. My horrible, horrible shift at work. So, I get to work. Everything's fine at first. And then, a bunch of fucking teenagers, they come in, they're joyriding. But they're not just joyriding, no. They are joyriding one of those fucking rascals the old people ride around on to do their grocery shopping. It's not even our rascal. They took it from Target or something. There's our grocery store, there's a Target, and then there's a Costco. They took it from either Target or Costco. And they're fucking joyriding on that. Like, can you not find something more exciting to joyride? Are you dumb? That's the most exciting thing you can find to fuck around with, huh? Well, boy, howdy. Why don't you just go down to the creek and, throw ducks at rocks? It's not a road legal vehicle. It's a rascal. It's one of them old scooters with the basket on the front that your grandma uses at the grocery store. Anyway, that was the first part of my day. Oh yes, it gets better, because, see, you were talking about joyriding. An hour passes after those teenagers leave. And then out of nowhere, a whole load of people come out because they decide they're gonna do a car show. Just a big old fucking car meetup. A car meet. Bunch of assholes with the loudest cars in the universe. The loudest fucking cars in the universe. And that went on for too long. Let's say too long. The rest of my shift, actually. That went on for the rest of my shift. So, yeah, I had to put up with the worst people mankind has to offer for a lot longer than I'd like. It's a Friday shift. It's not supposed to be stressful and horrible. Which, yes, it's surprising, but Friday is not one of our busy days. So yeah, that made me want to, quit my job. Because I live in the worst fucking neighborhood. Just the worst neighborhood imaginable. Here, put this over here. I don't know what that sticker goes to. We're gonna find out. Those types of idiots once a month. Yeah, but do you get a whole parking lot's worth of them? Because that's what I had. Just this entire parking lot full of assholes. With zero consideration for others. You guys need to elect me president. And we're gonna outlaw the loud cars and the exploding mufflers and just the general fuckheads who make their cars way louder than they need to be. We're gonna outlaw all of that. I'm gonna stage my entire campaign on that promise to outlaw the hooting and hollering. For God's sake. That's the drunk version. We only play that when our characters are drunk. Skateboards. Remember when skateboards used to be cool? Remember rocket power? Remember when those were the coolest kids you knew? Oh, you fucking kids. I'm definitely gonna grow up to be one of those old men there, like, you dang kids, get off my property. That's gonna be me at age 70. That's gonna happen at 70. You're not supposed to become the grungy old man demanding kids get off your property until you're like 85. 85. Or, I don't know. Maybe I just like, well, I definitely would rather prefer, my car at a reasonable volume. You can have a Panzer tank as long as it's quiet. Modify the engine to run quietly. So yeah, not a fun day. Ugh. If it happens again, I'm gonna steal all their spark plugs. That'll be my obnoxious contribution to society. What about an F4 Phantom? Fucking why? Why? Why do you need that? Do not agree. When I am president, you will not be allowed to buy fighter jets. You will buy regular jets, and that's only for the rich, because jets are expensive. Move the mic a little bit closer, by the way, so you can hear a little better. Where do these go? That was my day. Definitely could have gone better. Oh, and audio wrapped up for Starfield Oddity. It'll be out on time. I figured I'd drop that here since nobody bothered to stick around for the end of last night's stream. It's come to my attention that stream viewership is way down. Unacceptably so. And I'll be honest, it's... I don't know what I'm doing wrong. There's 11,000 subscribers on this channel. What the hell is everybody doing? I don't get it. We're still building this part. F-14s are great jets. F-14s are outdated jets. At least I think they are. I'm pretty sure they are. Pretty sure we stopped using the F-14 back during World War II. That was supposed to be funny. Decommissioned in 2006. Well, that's because they probably came out with something better. Like, pretty sure they're still using the F-16. Because it's a ridiculous little plane. It's like the same reason you use the A-10, because it's a ridiculous little plane and it's really good at what it does. There's no way. Amazon is not using the DC-3. There is no way Amazon is using the DC-3. But you're gonna have to actually fly me out there and show me to get me to believe that. Why would you buy a Concorde? You legally can't even fly it. When they wanted to bring one over for the Smithsonian, they actually had to put it on a barge and tow it across the Atlantic because they're not allowed to fly it. This is weird. Private jet would be a Concorde. You legally are not allowed to fly that over land because of the sonic boom. This is why supersonic airliners died. It's because the routes they could take were extremely limited. Like, when a supersonic plane flies over you, you hear the boom, right? Now, imagine hearing that over and over and over again along the route. It would be horrible and loud. That's why you're not allowed to fly them over land. Why are we talking about jets anyway? How did we get on this topic? You know what my private plane would be? Nothing, because I don't want a private jet. Then people are going to compare me to Taylor Swift because I fly all over the place. I'm serious. You ask me, hey, Nate, what's your dream jet? I don't have one. Like, no jet whatsoever. Just give me the money required to buy the jet, and I will spend it on something that is not a jet. Like, I don't know, a tour bus. I'll go on tour. And we'll do, I don't know, Mystery VTube Theater 3000 live across the nation. I do want to tour at some point. Do something like that. Live shows and the like. I want to do something like that one day. Or maybe, Dungeons and Dorkheads Live. Because, like, Critical Role does it, Dimension 20 does it, why can't we do it? What's stopping us from being big enough, to actually do something like that? You have no idea how high I can fly. And I have no idea how we got talking about Elvis. I don't even like Elvis. Is there a goddamn orange piece around here somewhere? hiding from me? So I'm just gonna ask directly, since stream viewership is way, way down. What do you guys want to play? Because at this point, there's 11,000 people on this channel, and how many people are watching the stream right now? I don't actually keep the view counter out because it's depressing. 4. Maybe 3. I don't know. This thing, there are 2 numbers in front of me, and I don't know which one I'm supposed to look at. One says 4, one says 3. YouTube hasn't fixed this in 40 fucking years. Because that's definitely how long YouTube has been a thing. Totally. And what do you mean creepypasta games, anyway? I don't want to be one of those... Oh, great. I don't want to be one of those people that plays the scary games just for views. We are going to play Fallout, though. The Fallout 4 playthrough is going to happen once we wrap up Zero Dawn. Because at this point, we might as well finish Zero Dawn. We've already put a mountain of work into Zero Dawn. But yeah, I want to do live shows eventually, if I'm ever going to turn this into a career. You have no idea how high I can fly. Michael Scott, Regional Manager of Dunder Mifflin. Why does it... Why? Why the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game? Also, I guarantee right now, if I went into the op chat, which is the friend chat part of the Discord, and I said, hey, we're going to stream the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, none of them are going to buy it. None of them. Because it doesn't interest any of us. I have never seen a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, and I have no desire to. The latest trend. What you have to understand about me and my group is that we don't follow trends. When is the last time you saw me playing a trendy video game? And don't say Helldivers 2 because that doesn't count. Helldivers 2 is actually good. Just go ahead, name me one. Name me one game that you... One trendy game that you've seen me play. One of them trendy games. When's the last time you saw me play that? Among Us? Okay, sure. We played Among Us one time. Name another one. Just one. Don't worry, take your time. Seriously, do take your time. I will wait. That border police game. Interesting choice. I wouldn't argue that it's trendy, though. It is fun, though. Contraband Police is an interesting game. But it's not exactly trendy. And I feel like that's the problem with this channel, is that we don't play anything that's trendy. And when I do play Helldivers, nobody shows up. I suppose that's me. I don't understand what's going on there. There's 11,000 people that apparently watch this channel, and there are 4 people in the chat right now. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. Yugoslavian is a dead language? Cars come to life to murder the player. Oddly enough, I think I did hear about that, but it looked pretty bare bones, pretty basic. I don't know. I don't think we could make a full stream out of that. That's the thing about content creation is nobody watches the video when you put a ton of effort into it. And it's super frustrating. What about Plague Inc? No. And I'll tell you the reason why is because if we were to play Plague Inc, I will not be able to stop myself from creating COVID and destroy the whole world. This seems awfully fragile. I guess I'm just... It's getting to me, you know, because I was finally able to get somewhat large enough that I could actually write off Headhunter Productions' expenses on my tax returns. I feel like once you hit that point, you should hold yourself to certain standards. So, I don't know. Maybe it's me beating myself up. That and I am really burnt out, I think, because after the whole fiasco with the opening episode of Dungeons and Dorkheads, which I'm not gonna get too into that because it's not a tremendously big deal. I got it done. It's finished. But now, between that and then the crunch time on Starfield Oddity, and then what was it, the other one? Well, I suppose there's the never-ending stress of, I haven't recorded anything for the gaming channel in weeks. And I also think I really, really want to work on the Fallout review, but I haven't been able to. I think I really want to work on that. There's just never time. I've always got some other project. Yes, I know this one has a deadline. Fallout doesn't have a deadline. You can't work on Fallout. Fallout doesn't have a deadline. You can't give Fallout a deadline. Plan to do reaction videos? Ugh! God, no. You kidding? Hell no. Closest thing we've ever done to that is, the Hunter impressions videos that we, do now and again for trailers. That's pretty much it. Why were you hoping I would react to episode 2 of The Amazing Digital Circus? That's not something that we do here. Never done reaction videos. I feel like the reason we've never done reaction videos just stop being so standoffish and give you a bit of reasoning. I feel like the reason we never did that is because way back in the day there was such a stigma against react videos. And I feel like there still is a stigma against that form of content. And I just never got over that. I very rarely get over things. Like stigma against that kind of videos. Oh, so, see, here's Viper. Viper can now talk for a while. We're talking about why the channel is failing. Also, ASMR is weird. Don't ask me to do ASMR. We don't have the microphone for that. There are ASMR-specific microphones that you can buy, which we don't have. Sure. I really wish you'd asked me to put these on before I attached it. That's not even where that one goes. It goes down here. There's a bigger one that goes on the end. I have noticed, though, there's a lot more long-form content on YouTube, though. I figure maybe we'll try some of that. Like, anyone remember Cat Icarus? Last night I went back and looked at Cat Icarus's channel. He's now doing hour-and-a-half long videos. Hour-and-a-half long videos. And he's not doing them, like, often, either. He's doing them, like, every couple of months. And he's still getting 2.5 to, like, 3 million views on each video. And I was hoping this new campaign of Dungeons and Dorkheads could be our long-form video. I think this is the wings. It's very confusing. Watch the Fallout TV show? Yeah, I want to review that, but like I said earlier, there's a million other things that are in my way. And I would really, really like to get that review off the ground. I just have all these other video projects that are in my way, and I'm getting burnt out on them. I think that's what's messing me up. Sum it up in a few words. Todd Howard upsets New Vegas fans. Again. Well done. Already, Twitter is mad. That did not want to go in. You know, he had to actually come out and confirm it, finally. They had to get Todd Howard in a room to just come out and say, yes, New Vegas is still canon. God, not that you people deserve it. Yes, the dragon. It's coming along. We have a tail. This thing is frickin' huge, much like the actual set. I put it together, by the way. This thing is enormous. It's gonna be a great episode. We know when we're gonna film this episode, by the way. There's a point where Steve is actually moving house, and while he is away, since we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 players, this guy's the villain, he doesn't count. We're gonna run it while he's doing that, seeing as how we can... It's pretty much a one-shot, we've all but confirmed. Oh. It's supposed to have one of these in it. Probably for added stability. I like the story, but hate that it's canon. I like that it's canon. Especially the pre-war stuff. We don't get to see pre-war Fallout very often. And it actually moved the story forward. And boosted game sales a lot. Okay, this looks challenging. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of these little things here. Also wants this. I like how it's like, you know, the scene with the chalkboard and everyone misread it as Bethesda screwing up the timeline. You know what I think? Here's what I think. If you hate Bethesda Fallout so much, then why are you even watching the show? They didn't think about that. You thought we wouldn't catch you, Fallout haters, but we did. We caught you. Endings in 2 Fallout games are canon, which I deem controversial. Okay. They basically confirmed that 1 of 2 endings for Fallout 4 are canon. They are... So it's either the Brotherhood ending or the, peace between factions ending, which everybody considered most people, I should say, most people considered that one the canon ending anyway. And that whole bit about the NCR still happened after the ending of New Vegas, so... Everybody, please stop screaming about it in the comments section. Also, this will come up in the review, don't worry. Why are you... I was gonna say, why are you making me dump out bag number 29? Fun fact about bag number 29. There are only 32 bags in this box. I just like that they're obsessed with the Brotherhood. They actually said it pretty well in the show. Brotherhood's a complicated organization. The Brotherhood of Steel is complicated as heck. Can I just... Here, move this. Put this, like... Good enough. As long as it's out of the damn way. Jesus. I don't have enough space to build. I'm sorry. With two notable exceptions, those being 3 and 76. Well, 76 depending on what choices you make. Because you can choose options in that game now. It's not just the, well, it's not stupid anymore. The player count for 76 is through the roof, actually. Not counting 3 because they split off. Well, they split off and then Elder Lyons died, which put Sarah Lyons in charge, which did not last long. She died not long after. That's real. That is canon. That is not a joke. That didn't take long, actually, after Lyons had passed. Canonically, that is when Matt left. Because then, the kid, Maxon, he took over. Maxon took command at a ridiculously, stupidly, hilariously young age. Even pissed on Lion's grave. Wow, what a piece of shit. I wonder how, Matt is going to respond to that when that point in the timeline comes up. Because, I feel like, in terms of Matt's minds, like, after New Vegas, Matt is gonna go into basically standby mode until something happens. Like, something comes up in the timeline that he has to respond to. Can I go back to Howard's mind? I mean, that is a complicated, question, isn't it? The reason I dropped Howard's mind is because I wasn't satisfied with how fast it was being made. Now I know that sounds like a bit of a selfish reason, but come on. A show can't survive on one episode a year. If I had kept it going, we'd be on episode 9 by now. So I decided to put more focus into Matt's mind until Matt is finished. And now I have this new show that we're trying out, Starfield Oddity, which I'm really excited for. I really want to work on this for a while. We are supposed to make 2 of these. Really wish you told me that several pages ago. Why do I only read the bottom comment? Because that is the latest comment to show up. Plain and simple. That is how that works. Quite simply, good sir, that is because it is the latest comment. And, I don't know, would you prefer if I scroll all the way up and read the first comment on this stream? I'll tell you what it said. First. That's what it said. I thought that was dead. I thought people getting first was finally done. Because firstly, they realize that it's extremely hard to actually do. There's a little bit of luck involved, and, honestly, at this point, it just makes you look like a blah. Guess you could befriend the outcasts of Fallout 3, but it's more of a we won't shoot you on sight type of friendship. Well, maybe, but I would argue that the outcasts in Fallout 3 are just regular brotherhood. Those aren't the Brotherhood outcasts, those are the real Brotherhood. And after Maxon took over, they reintegrated, actually. That's canon. That happened. believe it was, towards the end of my second to last year of high school. I was doing my graphic design class, and I made, right here actually, I made this for my graphic design class. I made the Fallout 4 box, which Fallout 4 did not exist at the time. This isn't even T60 armor. I made this look good, because it was basically our last project. And I took this as both an excuse and an opportunity to become a lore expert on Fallout. Which includes, but is not limited to, the USSA, the United States Space Administration. I was like, I'm just gonna learn everything, since, I have an excuse. I am doing this, sir, in this case being my graphic design teacher, I am doing this, sir, on the grounds of research. I turned a school project into an excuse to learn all the lore of Fallout. How fucking awesome is that? Good. Stop it. Stop rolling. Why are there so many rolly pieces? TV show pretty much says the West Coast Brotherhood is no more. Why would they say that? To be fair, there's a lot of ways that the West Coast Brotherhood could go. Like, by the time you find them in New Vegas, they are broken. Badly. Oh, wait. Oh, they did say that, that was one of the rules that Todd came up with, was, don't mess with any of the game endings. Don't do that. I think it's supposed to be like that. Is the other one like that? Yes, it is. I just didn't notice that, this one is more bent than this one. Didn't the NCR destroy the Brotherhood? That was an option, yes. You had an option to destroy the Brotherhood, or you could tackle a series of quests and bullshit and all this other garbage, to the point where you could get the current Brotherhood Elder to lift the lockdown. And then you can join the Brotherhood, and from that point, you can actually give a tactical assessment that, hey, we should ally with the NCR. And the Elder will be like, yeah, okay. canon. Well, it's not canon, but it is a thing that you can do. And then you go back to your NCR buddies, and they'll be like, "You did what? How could you do this?" And you actually lose reputation with the NCR for doing it. They hate it. They don't want to ally with the Brotherhood. But they do it anyway. Oh, God, it's so funny and so worth it. It's so funny. You piss everybody off. I haven't played the first 2 Fallout games. We actually streamed Fallout 1. There's a highlight reel for the whole playthrough if you dig deep enough on the channel. That was one of our early streams. We actually started doing multiple person commentary streams while playing Fallout 1. Okay. I'm gonna have to move this. Okay, now is the time for pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I care. Care about what? What were we talking about? Do you care if I spoil the TV show? Yes, a lot of people do care. A lot of people care if you spoil the show. Please don't. I mean, I've seen every episode. Like, I don't care, but a lot of people here do care, so please don't. Oh, and one up here. So 7 on each side. And let's flip them around, I guess, so you can see what I'm doing. How do people travel across the state in a short amount of time? There are ways. I mean, the courier crosses the state of Nevada on a regular basis. Because, like, on one side of that map, you do have, California over there. And on the other side, that's Colorado across the river. Okay, so according to this should work. How do you travel from California to Nevada in a short amount of time in power armor? I don't think being in power armor actually has much to do with it, so much as, we don't know when that part of the show took place. Like, we don't know how long it's been. We could be getting a time skip, actually, given the ending. You have to remember a lot of things in Fallout are scaled down, because, like, take 3, for example. That river between, that river that cuts through the middle of the map, that's the fucking Potomac. That's a state border between Maryland and Virginia. I would know, okay? I would know. Let's start with the one all the way on the end here. I never mentioned that the NCR used the GEC. No, but some other vaults did. NCR weren't the only ones with a GEC. Bunch of vaults had them. Watch that video of you showing off some places. Oh yes, the 10th anniversary. The 10th anniversary of Matt's Mind. That was a crazy time, realizing that the show was 10 now. Oh yeah, the National Mall Viper, as it's called, which is like which is this really big district that you're not allowed to fly a plane over. By the way, they will scramble jets if you fly a plane over the National Mall. Yeah, it's way bigger in real life. How does ghoul have a healing factor when not irradiated? You know what I want to know about? Like, more than anything, you know what I want to know about? The snake oil salesman. I hope he comes back. I hope he's a returning character. There's a bunch of characters we need to bring back. This is now too big. I don't know where to put this. I need bag number 30. Actually, you know what? Give me all of them. There's only 3 left. There's only 3 bags left, guys. There's only 3 left. We're almost done. Ah! Probably could have just dumped them all in here. Let go! You fucking dragon. Okay. This is... like... And just imagine, once this is finished, we never have to look at it again. Well, actually we do when we go to film with it. But that's the fun part. They were in Arroyo. I don't remember where Arroyo is. Was Arroyo one of the towns in Fallout 2? I didn't like Fallout 2. Fallout 2 is one of those games that, there was, not to bring, inadvertently bringing, the hate part of the fandom back into this, but there was... Oh my god, that's actually what you want me to do. Okay. There was, and still is, actually, there is, and still is, a very angry group of, Fallout fans that only like the, original. They only like, the top-down, turn-based, garbage graphics ones. Which, if I wanted that, I would play Wastelanders. I look at those people and I say, you're a fool. You are a fool, and there are better Fallout games now. And you should play them. No, they've been pissed off since Fallout 3 came out. They will not let it go. Like, we talk about New Vegas fans. No, it's these people. They are the worst the fandom has to offer. I didn't even like Fallout 2. Because it's... I remember the opening to that video. It's like, I know it's a good game. I'm not saying it isn't a good game. Most everyone would agree that it's a great game. Why am I so fucking terrible at it? Every time I pick up Fallout 2, it hates me. That is, that whole game is just, it... You remember that one Game Grumps meme? So I fired again, and then I missed, and then I missed again. That's Fallout 2. That's the whole game. That sums up the entire game perfectly. Just making sure I've done this right. It hard. Well, that and it's really, really hard to get started in Fallout 2. Like, you start out with no weapons, and unarmed is not the way to go. Unarmed is not the way to go in that game. Oh my god, it stands. It actually stands on his own. How cool is that? It's very cool. And it's extremely difficult to get started in Fallout 2. Because they'll start you with nothing, and then they send you off to the first town, which is full of too much dialogue. It throws way too much at you at once. And you start scraping together money, and you keep trying to get yourself started and failing miserably. Eventually, you get the pipe rifle, and then you realize, oh no, I've been bamboozled by buying the pipe rifle. Which is actually the worst weapon in the game. That or the, What was the Fallout game that had the Shosha? That really crappy World War I machine gun that never fucking worked. The leg is on. Sorry you didn't see that. Because there is one... Do these bend up? Yes. Of course they do. It's a fucking dragon. Just anything to give me more space here. The game was too non-linear. The game was absolutely way too broad. It was way too open and just threw too much crap at you all at once. Right at the beginning of right at the first town. They threw all this information at you at once. And it's too much reading and too many side quests and so much shit you gotta get done, and you can't get all of it done, and you have no caps to get better equipment, and... It's hopeless! God forbid you actually get to the final boss, because then you're never gonna beat him. Because obviously Frank is impossible to beat. Fallout 1, the moment you leave the vault, boom. They give you a 10mm pistol. They give you this relatively safe little cave for you to try it out in. They give you some really low-level stuff to fight. And they ease you into it. They don't throw you in the deep end immediately. And then Fallout 2, it's like, you are literally our last hope. You must find the Gek. You must do this. We have no means of helping you. Everyone is going to die. Well, maybe everyone wouldn't die if we didn't spend all this material on the fucking tutorial temple. I don't suppose we stopped to consider that before we built the stupid tutorial temple that nobody liked. With the tutorial temple, which is actually bigger than the entire village. I'll never stop picking up Fallout 2. Oh, that game wronged me in many, many ways. Where do you suppose these go? Next step. Well, they gotta go somewhere. Come on. Thank you. They go back here. Why is New Vegas in ruins? Because the Yes-Men broke everything. Because the Yes-Man is the canon ending of New Vegas, and the Yes-Man ran everything into the ground because he's incompetent. Whoops. I'm so sorry I broke everything. I totally didn't mean to do that. Player character should be alive? Maybe. You don't know how New Vegas ends. For all you know, he could have aligned with Elijah. What if that's the ending? What would you do if, aligning yourself with Elijah was the canon ending? What would you do? What would you do? No, the red cloud might be gone by now. It's not gonna stick around forever. Look, if they get to Hoover Dam and there's this giant red cloud over it, I'm going to laugh. Where's the dang orange? I need an orange 1 by 1. Can't find it. That might be red. That would be stupid, and I'd probably laugh too. Good. See? One of the dumbest endings in all of Fallout is the one where you ally yourself with Elijah and then kill everybody. Why is that even in the game? I mean, you're obviously supposed to kill him. Of course, Elijah's pure evil. That's the point. That's the point of his character. Everyone in that DLC is kind of an ass. Wants that there for some reason. That's why. Probably why the Brotherhood no longer lets scribes be anything other than scribes. Are you kidding me? They can't move up the ranks? Who decided that? So, well, I'm a scribe now. Dead-end career. Nowhere to go from here. Might as well quit. My God. That's it, isn't it? The scribe is a dead-end job. Your career can't possibly go anywhere else after that. Maybe they could aspire to head scribe. Yeah, but isn't that kind of like being, It's kind of like working for Shell Gasoline and getting promoted to the manager of a gas station. Your career prospects don't have a lot of options. Yeah, Valkyrie, what's up? What's going on? What faction did you deem was best for the Mojave? I'll tell you who it wasn't. Legion. Who the fuck would align themselves with the Legion? Like, that is obviously supposed to be bad guys. Right? Have a counter-argument and an argument for all of them? Oh, please don't. Please, I beg of you, don't. God, you're like that one guy on the roller coaster. There's a video of a guy on a roller coaster trying to explain why Fallout New Vegas is so deep and intricate and better than all the other Fallout games. And you just want to punch him so you can get back to enjoying your roller coaster. He's doing this whole bit while he's riding a roller coaster. Mecha Wolf, when you build your government fundamentals that way, you are begging to be usurped. This one is supposed to be this one. I think. this is how we're doing this. Tribal and you're poor. Well, I would argue if you're poor in this country, you don't have a lot of options either. So now what? Guys, Shady Sands has a movie theater. A movie theater! NCR does not take your land and make your life even worse. They make your life safer. You know why? Because they're the only ones who can. I don't need to explain. You want to know why? Look on the other side of the Colorado River at your other option. Now tell me, what is your philosophy on living? The NCR is not responsible for the Legion. That's a lie and propaganda by the Legion to get you to turn on the NCR. By the way, NCR sounds like a fucking radio station, and I can't unhear it no matter how many times I say it. Please help me. I am in some kind of hell. No, like the R would stand for radio. NC radio. Something something radio. North Carolina radio. You're listening to bam 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 102.3 North Carolina radio. this piece. Just figured we'd put the claws on now. I need one more claw. There it is. But yeah, no. NCR is not responsible for the Legion. That is propaganda. Yeah, but Valkyrie, the NCR had a female president. Not only that, their first president was a female president. They put a woman in office. Now, how are you going to say no to that? That's democracy. And are you really going to say no to democracy? Are you really going to say no to democracy? Before you type in your answer, bear in mind the democracy officer is listening in. And he knows where you live. You wouldn't want to say anything treasonous, would you? Ulysses said himself that we destroyed. Ulysses was an idiot. Boom! I said it. Bam! Get out of my face. He's also named after a book old people read to you when they want you to... Oh, right. This is supposed to go there. Hang on. Red. Yeah, well, too bad. Caesar's dead. Too bad, so sad. Except, no, it's not, because he was a dick. Oh, he said it. He said it. He said the thing that had to be said. The back legs don't bend. It's gonna be really hard to get him to actually stand upright and not have it look all awkward. I suppose you could do that. Okay. Shit. Just curl that up so it's taking up less space. Now, number 32. The very last bag. Can we, like, real quick. Get that out of there. I want to empty this out because there's quite a few loose bits. Bottom drawer. And when Caesar dies, the Legion dies? Good. Good riddance. Those guys are obviously bad dudes. Caesar, how'd you come to power? I kissed a man on the forehead, and then I shot him with a pistol. Then I cried. Okay, and how are we gonna beat the NCR? No. Great. Yeah, fuck that guy. Who gave him the right to play God? By 3, 2 by 3, 2 by 3, orange, 2 by 3. I think we're still on the neck. Well, we're starting the neck, I should say. We haven't done anything for the neck. And again, I do want to emphasize that this is the last of the pieces. Yeah, we're finishing tonight. Doomed to fall by making it unable to function without him. That's rough. That's rough, and that's bad planning. So when it comes time to drop a nuke on somebody in Lonesome Road, you should always pick the Legion. Even if you are going for a Legion ending, which, why would anyone go for the Legion ending? They're clearly the bad guys. Only go for the Legion ending for the achievements. I wouldn't even go for that. I have never done the Legion ending because they are clearly the bad guys in this scenario. I also just dislike everything about them. Guys, we are gonna have so much fun when we play through Fallout 4. Which I am ridiculously excited to do. Play modded Fallout 4. Not modded. Not modded. I don't play modded. I don't like modded. Especially right now because everything's going to be broken. Alright, they just had a 22 gigabyte next-gen update for the game. And all your mods are going to be bricked. Alright? What you're going to have to do is... No, we're not going to play Fallout Miami. I don't want to play Fallout Miami. I have... Well, let me put it like this. I have no desire to go to Miami in Fallout. I don't even have a desire to go to Miami in real life. Because that would involve actually going to Florida. Back is starting to hurt. I'm bending over too much. We gotta finish this. But, yeah. I don't want to go to Florida. I've got family in Florida. They hate me. So, yeah. That's my dad's side of the family. I haven't seen them in a very long time. And there's good reason for that. And it's not just because they all smoke. But believe me, that's a really big part of it. Oh my god. Fallout Chicago? That was Tactics, wasn't it? This is the head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tactics, we went to Chicago. Nobody liked Tactics, by the way. I'm pretty sure the people I mentioned earlier, those guys who only like the original Fallout games from Interplay, they don't like that game. That should say something. And nobody liked Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. Nobody. played Tactics, and I have it. A lot of people have Tactics. They just... I'm looking at this, making sure I get it right. Yeah, a lot of people have Tactics. It's just, it's not that good. Under Interplay, the Fallout games got progressively worse. That's why they sold out eventually. They sold out to Bethesda, and the Golden Age began. Ha 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 ha. How many people try to fix it and revive Brotherhood of Steel? I'm fully convinced that game is unsalvageable. I own it. PlayStation 2. Wants us to attach it like so it looks like this really sick looking crazy thing. Looks crazy sick. Ooh, where are we going with this? Someone attempt to make Fallout 2 in a 3D Doom style. That could work. Alternatively, just hear me out. What if we didn't make Fallout 2 in a stupid top-down turn-based garbage thing and just remake it in Fallout 3, the vastly superior game? I say what must be said in order to piss people off. Who is getting pissed off by this? They know who they are. Worry not. This needs to be back by 1. Fallout 1 remake on the New Vegas engine? Good. Eyeball. It's really tiny, but it's there. barely see it in there now. That one does not want to go in. Fallout 4, if the Brotherhood ending is canon, then Paladin Dance is dead. Or you could not. That's an option. You have that option. You can not if your persuasion is high enough. Because everyone really likes Paladin Dance. And the more fun ending is to get everybody to team up to destroy the Institute. Because when you do finally get to Sean, frankly, your son is kind of a jerk. No, you don't have to shoot Maxon. Maxon's not that bad of a guy. He's just got a really nice coat. Like a really nice coat. Like a disgustingly nice coat. Like, oh my god. Where did he get that coat? I want that coat. Is basically what I'm getting at. How the hell am I supposed to attach that? No, it's in the right place. I see the problem. It's gotta be like that. Kind of precarious. Why couldn't we use the Minutemen to retake Quincy? I think we tried. Also, why? Why would we need to do that? There's no reason to do that. Should be the last bit. I don't mean to alarm everybody, but we are running out of pieces. I believe we're getting down to the end here. Ah. This piece is supposed to be one of these. Okay. Okay, very funny. And then attach it like, oh, okay, that actually looks fucking sick. And then, oh, it gets better. This is the largest Lego fire piece I've ever seen. It doesn't even, hang on. Oh. All right. Also, I felt Creation Club is a scam. Maybe a little bit, but at least they're giving us a whole ton of free shit. Which includes, but is not limited to, Enclave armor. That is a wrap. I have no idea how you're supposed to get him to hang off the actual... Well, let's give it a shot. picture. You're gonna have to move. I have one claw coming down like this, and the other one kind of supporting way back. Oh my god. It almost hangs on. I see what it's doing here. It wants... This rotates up a bit, and we're gonna have the wing grapple around the tower. Like that. And that almost helps it hang on. Alright, that leg comes off really easy. Should make a time-lapse video. I was thinking of doing that for the credits of the episode. Alright. I think, that's a good time to celebrate. Who wants candy? I picked these up at, the grocery store. Have you ever had Reese's Sticks? These are fucking amazing. They got a bit of crunch, but not too much. It's like, it's like, you know, a Kit Kat bar? It's like that, but a little softer and with peanut butter in it. That's exactly what this is. Also, Valkyrie, do you mean the big Reese's cup that has, like, the tiny bits of chip inside of it? Is that what you meant? Yeah, I don't like those. When I bite into one of those big cups, I want it to be gooey and not crunchy, and I don't know, it just feels off. Like there's something wrong, you know? It's just something off about that. This thing is fucking huge. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna put this in the room. It's a miracle we had room for the office. Even though it's lame, what? It's not lame. Dude, I built a fucking dragon. There's a whole dungeon around the back. It comes with this guy. They're like, look at this dude. How you gonna say no to this dude? How you gonna say no to Mr. Owlbear? Eh? Built a city with a moving train and a tank for no reason? I got tanks. Which one do you want? Tiny Lego tank or big Lego tank? Because I'm not entirely sure where tiny Lego tank is. Oh wait, I see him. It's right next to big Lego tank. Okay. Favorite Lego brand? Obviously. Obviously. Like, is that a question? Please don't bring back Bionicles. Those were so obnoxious. Okay. There we go. You guys want to raid out? Wanted to get into Chima? No, you did not. Nobody liked Chima. That was like one of their worst selling brands ever. Redirects. Let's see who's live right now. Okay, we have some options. Yeah, alright. Gumi is live right now. She is also doing a hand cam stream, so we shall raid her. Alright, so, tomorrow, we've got Mystery VTube Theater. It's back. We've got a new movie, all the way from Indestructible Land. We found for you Indestructible Man. So that's going to be our movie. And then we're actually off on Sunday. I don't know. Schedule will be out soon. Yeah, usual time. Schedule will be out usual time. That's about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.